Pope John Lions TV on YouTube at Kinnelon High School. We're at the Spiro Sports Center for Pope John Lions JV Lacrosse. Mike Formisano here, calling today's action as the Pope John Lions JV team take on Kinnelon JV. The Pope John Lions varsity team won earlier today by a score of 20-8 over Kinnelon. And so now the JV look to finish the clean sweep. Pope John on the field, getting set to take on Kinnelon. The Lions in their white jerseys with blue shorts, gold trim, and the golden domes, the golden helmets, going right and left on your screen. Kinnelon in their green uniforms, white helmets, going left to right. Here is the opening faceoff. Mike Marston, number 19, scoops it up, and we're underway. 10-minute quarters here. He gets shoved over by number 17 for Kinnelon. The Colts, since it's JV and the numbers are usually not the same with varsity, I'll just go by numbers for them. I'll give you the Pope John roster in just a second. Here's number 10, the shot, past Owen Hull, number 55, and into the back of the net. And Kinnelon takes a 1-0 lead. The goal comes 30 seconds into the contest. Kinnelon up 1-0. So let's go ahead and give you the roster for Pope John. We start with number 10, Vic Fiore. Number 12 is Nick Michello. Number 13, Justin Perella. Number 15, Johnny Pippa. Number 16, Amir Young. 17, Connor Clifford. Number 18, Evan Wyatt. Number 19, Mike Marston, who takes the draw there. Number 20, Hayden Marshall. We'll pick up in just a second. Here's number 15 with it, being guarded by Jacob Post, number 28. Over to 43, out of his reach. And now it goes over to the number 3. Guarded by Connor Clifford, the shot by 10. Saved by Hull, and it goes out of bounds. Kinnelon's closest. We pick up number 22, Andrew Gallant. Number 24, Zach Cashed. Number 25, Jonathan Brugna. 26, Chris Sabella. 27, Emilio Barranco. 28, Jacob Post. 29, Aiden D'Olivo. 30, Steve Leonard. 32, Nick Poyanowski. 50, Sutton Fullwood. 51, Andrew Jessa Maria. And the goalkeepers, number 31, Michael Formisano. Number 55, Owen Hull. The president of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County is Father Michael Parisi. Principal of Pope John High School is Gene Emmering. The athletic director, Brian McAleer. The trainers, Gerard Graciano and Jordan Martin. The head coach of the JV squad for Pope John is Mike McGovern. The varsity head coach, Joe Della Ferra, and assistant, Ryan Cummings. I'm Mike Formisano. We are here live at the Spiro Sports Center at Kinnelon High School as the Kinnelon Colts lead the Pope John Lions 1-0 in the JV contest. Here's Marston who picks up the ball. So Hull starting in net. He's usually been trading off with Formisano in the second and third quarters, and then Hull usually comes back in the fourth. Here's Vic Fiore. Fiore gets past number 43. Now the pass down low. Chris Sabella. Over to Andrew Gallant. A pass just out of the reach of Justin Perella. Picked up by number 43 for Kinnelon. Ball's loose. And we have a whistle and a stoppage in play. It's going to be Pope John ball. There's Evan Wyatt, number 18. Now Connor Clifford. Clifford, 17 for Pope John. The pass out to Wyatt. Wyatt breaking into the center of the field. Down low. Gallant gives it to Clifford. Clifford moving to the right. Over to Perella. Justin Perella. He's got number 3 on him. Clifford breaking in. Goes to the right. Over to Perella. Perella. The pass down low to Sabella. Over to Gallant, 22. Now Fiore, number 10. Pass back to Wyatt. Evan Wyatt looking to break in. Comes to the center. Now to the left. Gallant. Back to Fiore. Fires. Wide right. Just missed. The goalkeeper, number 42, may have gotten a piece of it for Kinnelon. So Sabella will race in. Pass over to Gallant. Gives to Fiore. Now Wyatt. Evan Wyatt with it. Gives it up to Perella. Perella with the shot. He scores! Justin Perella just underneath the crossbar. And Pope John ties the game with 5 minutes remaining in quarter number 1. 1-1, Pope John and Kinnelon. Well, Justin Perella with the nice goal there, just underneath the crossbar. The Lions tie this game 1 apiece. Here's a face-off between Marston and number 43 for Kinnelon. And it's scooped up by Zach Cash. Zach, the pass over to Evan Wyatt. Wyatt with the shot. Saved by the netminder, number 42 for Kinnelon. So the goalkeeper will come out of his crease. As he approaches the midfield line, he passes up the field. It's stolen away by Andrew Justin Maria. Justin Maria with the pass over to Steve Leonard. Leonard on the far side gets a shove in the back. Now another. Continuing to fight for position. Ball's knocked loose. We get a whistle. Stoppage in play. And I believe we have a timeout on the field. With 3:45 to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 1 between Pope John and Kinnelon. We'll be back right after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Welcome back to the Spiro Sports Center at Kinnelon High School in Kinnelon, New Jersey for Pope John Lions Boys Lacrosse JV as the JV team taking on Kinnelon JV. 3:45 to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 1. The boys varsity team advanced their record to 15-1 earlier today as they defeated Kinnelon varsity by a score of 20-8. So now here's Evan Wyatt racing in. Wyatt with the pass past Marston. Goes towards the end line. Here's number 17 with it for Kinnelon. Up the field. Fiore with a shove in the back. And he loses it out of bounds. And it'll be Pope John ball. Nice play by Fiore. 17 coming after him. So Fiore will slow things up. Set up the offense. Fiore takes a hit by number 3. On defense for Pope John, number 28, Jacob Post. 51, Andrew Jessamaria. Number 27, Emilio Barranco. And Owen Houle in net. Shot by Fiore off the ankle of a Kinnelon defenseman. Now over to Wyatt. Wyatt gives it to Marston. Marston to Gallant. Over to Sabella. Sabella on the left post. Back to Gallant. Fires. Score! Andrew Gallant from Chris Sabella. Puts it right in the middle of the cage and in the back of the net. And the Pope John Lions lead 2-1. The goal comes with 2:30 remaining in the first quarter. Andrew Gallant from Chris Sabella. And the Lions take a 2-1 lead. The rain is all but stopped. It's still a light drizzle outside. It is not nearly as hard as it was earlier this afternoon at the beginning of the boys' game. was downpour at a certain point in time. So all the umbrellas out. But now, not so bad. And again, lacrosse plays for anything, just like football. You wonder if tomorrow the boys' baseball game we're going to be at and the girls' softball game for the Huntington Warren Sussex final, if that's going to be an issue as far as the inclement weather. Now, just so you know, and I've said this on the varsity broadcast, we'll be at the boys' varsity baseball game tomorrow at Del Barton Academy in Morristown, 4:30 p.m. on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. If you want to see the Huntington Warren Sussex final between the girls' softball team and Huntington Central, that game is at Phillipsburg. It's at 4 p.m. It will be carried exclusively on BigStateSports.com. So go over there, take a look at that, and watch that game there if you'd like. We'll have boys baseball tomorrow, and we'll have girls lacrosse from Phillipsburg day after the Huntington Warren Sussex final, but we'll be at Phillipsburg High School just across from the Pennsylvania border. Girls lacrosse from Pope John and Phillipsburg Thursday. Friday's confirmation, and again, as I said in the varsity broadcast, congratulations to all the 90 candidates. Shot by number 17 goes wide. Kinnelon's closest. No, Pope John is. Oh, Andrew Jester Maria was able to sneak past number 10 there and get closest to the ball. So Pope John possession. Here's Hool. Pass out the post. And again, congratulations to all the 90 students who are, from Pope John and from other schools who are getting confirmed at Our Lady of the Lake Church in Sparta on the Catholic Academy Sussex County campus on Friday. And again, two of my sons, Michael and Charlie, are getting baptized. I said baptized, again, confirmed. My apologies. So congratulations to them on their confirmations and everyone involved. That is the end of the first quarter with the buzzer. Pope John gets goals by Justin Perella and Andrew Gallant. And after one quarter, it's the Pope John Lions JV team 2, Kinnelon 1. We'll be back to Kinnelon High School right after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Welcome back to Kinnelon High School in Kinnelon, New Jersey at the Spiro Sports Center on the lacrosse field here underneath the lights as we have inclement weather and dark, ominous clouds. It is the Pope John Lions leading the Kinnelon Colts 2-1. We'll switch sides now. Pope John going left to right and Kinnelon right to left. Goaltending change. Number 31, Michael Formasano in net for the Pope John Lions in place of Owen Hull. So the goalies switch for the first and second quarters again, as they've been doing for the past few games. Lions get goals from Justin Perella and Andrew Gallant to take a 2-1 lead over Kinnelon. Kinnelon scored the first goal of the game. Here's a face-off by Marston, and it goes over into the Pope John side of the field. It's underneath number 24, Zach Cash. Marston trying to scoop it up. It's in the air. Kinnelon's able to take it away, but we have a whistle. And it's going to go back over to Pope John. So, good effort by the Lions to finally get possession. So here's Marston with it. Mike Marston, number 19. The pass cross field to Vic Fiore. Fiore on the far side, right in front of the Pope John bench. Fiore with a spin move on 15. To the center of the field, the shot. Saved by the netminder, number 42 for Kinnelon. And they'll pass it out to 36. 36 racing up the field. Andrew Gallant falls down and gets back up. Pass to 33 on the far side. 33 now over to 17. To 15 up top for Kinnelon. Now to 28. Jacob Post on him. Pass to 7. Number 7 taking his time, moving in there. Gallant guarding. 7 trying to move in. Can't get around the Pope John defense. Number 33 on the wing. Now to 17, right in front of the Kinnelon bench. Trying to move in on Gallant. The Fiore, the shot, bounce shot, save Formisano. Nice save by Formisano on the bounce shot. And he'll pass it out to Sutton Fullwood. Fullwood to Marston. Marston on the far side. Gives it to Fiore. Fiore will roll it over to Connor Clifford. Clifford up top. Lions lead 2-1. We have 7:45 to go in the first half. Clifford, pass down low, and it bounces off Chris Sabella's cross and goes over the back line. And Kinnelon will take over. Boys lacrosse teams will get an 8-day break. I've already been assured that the coaching staff will have them hard in training, getting ready for the home finale against Morris Knowles, the last road game against Westfield, and more importantly, or most importantly, the state tournaments. Here's number 33 with it. JV, I think they're just going to play the Morris Knowles game in Westfield and they'll be done. They'll just incorporate into the team for the state tournament, and that's it. So, I believe that's how it goes. Those will start right after Memorial Day weekend. Once we get a schedule, we'll let you know. Here's number 3 coming in, the shot. Score. Number 3 puts it past Formisano just inside the left post, and Kinnelon has tied the game at 2. So number 3 right on top of the crease and was able to bury it in just inside the left post. So nice goal by number 3, weaving his way through the defense. Gets the shot on net. Scores a tying goal, and it's now 2-2. So Marston will take the draw against number 43 for Kinnelon. We're all even here. 2 apiece with 5:55 to go in quarter number 2. Here's Marston who wins the draw. Rain's starting to pick up again. It's been off and on all afternoon. It'll continue probably throughout the night, so. We'll be moving into the warmer weather soon for, like yesterday, it was almost 80 degrees at the baseball field. So the hot weather's coming. Over and back against Pope John, and Kinnelon will take over. 5:20 to go, second quarter. Here's number 3 again with it. 3, pass down low, 28. The shot goes wide. Formisano came out to challenge 28 as he took the shot, and by doing that, number 28 shot wide. So good play by Formisano. Now down low, the shot, score. Number 33 right on top of the crease was able to shoot low and get it past Formisano into the back of the net. And so Kinnelon takes a 3-2 lead. So a nice first play by Formisano there, but not much he could do against that shot that came in from about 5 feet from number 33. So defensive change for Pope John. I believe that's number 24 Zach Cash. Coming in for Sutton Fullwood. Kinnelon wins the draw. And number 6 with the long pole into Pope John territory. Racing in on the right. Connor Clifford all over him. Now 33 on the right wing. Cash defending. Down below to number 12, Emilio Barranco on him. 33 on the right wing. Looking to get into a shooting lane. Takes a shot. Score. Bounce shot past Formisano, and Kinnelon grabs a 4-2 lead. Time of the goal, 3:43 to go in quarter number 2. So Kinnelon jumps up 4-2 on Pope John. Now Marston will take the face-off against number 43 for Kinnelon. And actually, he's going to switch up, and it will be Vic Fiore taking the draw. So Marston goes to the wing, and Fiore comes to the face-off dot. Here we go. Rolls over to Kinnelon, number 6. 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Kinnelon up to a 4-2 lead now. Number 6 with the long pole coming in. He'll turn back around. Gives it to 43. 43 on the right wing. You can hear head coach Mike McGovern shouting directions at the Pope John defense. Tell them to set up and position themselves. 43 in, the bounce shot over the crossbar. Number 12 with it for Kinnelon. Now to 28 on the left. Number 7 on the left wing, guarded by Fiore. 7 with the spin move. Comes back around the left side. He slips on the turf, gets back up. Now to 15. 15 looking for a shooting lane. Pass over to 33. Bounces out of his cross. Scooped up by 43. Minute 45 to go, second quarter. 43 looking to come in. The bounce shot goes over the crossbar and out of bounds. Kinnelon's closest. Now number 12. Gives it to 28. 28. Fiore on him. No, that's Leonard. The shot. Score. Bounce shot just inside left post. And Kinnelon grabs a 5-2 lead. Time to go. Minute 10 remaining. And now a goaltending change as Houle comes back in for Formisano. .55 seconds to go here in the second quarter, and Kinnelon up 5-2. So now Marston takes the face-off, and he wins it. And he passes up to Clifford. Out of Clifford's cross. Looking to break in on number 10. 10 with a swipe and knocks the ball loose, but Clifford picks it back up. Pass down low. Gallant, the shot, score! Andrew Gallant gets Pope John 1 goal closer. And now the score 5-3 with just 15 seconds remaining. The goal went in with about 22-23, but with the running clock in JV Lacrosse, we're down to 5 seconds, and I believe that is going to be the end of the half. So Kinnelon goes on a run there in the second quarter, scores 4 times, but then Pope John gets a goal back. We're at halftime from the Spiro Sports Center at Kinnelon High School in Kinnelon, New Jersey. It's the Kinnelon Colts 5 and the Pope John Lions JV team 3. We'll take a break for halftime. It's not going to be long. The clock's already down at 2:45, so I would say come back in about a minute or two. We'll start up a new feed, and we'll have second half action for you. From Kinnelon High School in Kinnelon, New Jersey, it's 5-3 Colts over the Pope John Lions. On Pope John Lions TV on YouTube, coming back for second half action right after this.